Hello, 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 and welcome to FPL with Old Man Phil. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and click the bell so you'll be updated when future videos this season are uploaded. And today we're going to take a review of Game Week 9, which was an absolute disaster for us this week. So let's have a look at how we got on in Game Week 9. Well, we only managed to score in a very high scoring game week of 65. And that gave us a game week rank of 4.3 million, an overall score of 596, and an overall rank of 335,753. A huge red arrow, which has cost us dearly this week. We made several mistakes, and let's have a look what happened on the pitch. Sanchez picked up 4 points despite being beaten 4-1 by City, but City did concede, and my 2, I was very worried about the double up at the back with City, which is going to be addressed. They picked up only Cancelo 1 and Diaz 2. White blanked, and Livramento scored to give a return of 9. Gray got an assist for a return of 5, whilst Salah scored 24. And Rafinha came off early, only returning 1 point. Antonio bagged a goal, and so did Aubameyang to get a small return. But here's the big mistake. I captained Kane, who blanked at the expense of Salah, and Salah missed out on probably 22 points there. Let's take a look at the game against the watchlist team. My watchlist team is very, very strong. And Chilwell and Trent Alexander both came in with big returns at the back. 12 for Chilwell and Trent Alexander 10. They will both be featuring in my team over the coming couple of game weeks. Foden, who will join the team after the Manchester United fixture, he picked up 18 points for a total of 59. We know my first team got 65, and so we are still ahead, 206, and we have 233. Okay, so in terms of the score predictions this week, I got off to a flying start with an absolutely spot-on prediction of Arsenal and Aston Villa. Chelsea, nobody would have seen that as 7-0, but I did get a correct result for Chelsea, predicting the score would be 2-0. Crystal Palace and Newcastle, this was a difficult one for me. I thought Crystal Palace had enough to see off Newcastle, and I predicted 2-1, but it ended up as a draw. Everton and Watford was going quite well until Everton collapsed late on, losing 5-2 to Watford, and I'd actually predicted that to be a draw. Leeds against Wolves, I predicted as a score draw, and therefore got an absolutely correct result for that one. And at this point, we're doing quite well. Southampton, I predicted would beat Burnley 2-0, but it turned out to be a 2-2 draw. And Brighton, Manchester City, I predicted to be 2-0 to Manchester City. Manchester City conceding let me down big time in terms of FPL, losing around about 9 points, I think. Brentford and Leicester, I called that as a 2-2 draw. It wasn't far off, but Brentford couldn't get the draw in the end. And West Ham, I didn't see them beating Spurs. I thought Spurs would continue their good run. And I'd predicted a Spurs victory for this one, 3-1. Things are going from bad to worse at the moment. And Manchester United, Liverpool, well, I did predict the correct result, but not the correct score. I said that Liverpool would win by 3-2, but it turned out to be 5-0. So overall, this was really started well and ended not quite so well. Game week total of 9, a running total therefore of 73, which gives me a weekly average total of 8.1 and a percentage of 40.5%. Still good at this point in the season, but there's still a lot of room for improvement, and hopefully over the next 3 or 4 game weeks we're going to start to see this percentage increasing. 40.5% is still good, but I would like to see it creeping up towards 50%. And that's it for this game week 9, which I'm very keen to put right behind me. A dreadful game week in FPL. Work to do, but I remain very confident about putting that right and achieving my target of around about 200 to 250 by Christmas. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and click the bell so you'll be updated when future videos are uploaded. And I'll be back for a preview of Game Week 10 on Thursday or Friday of this week. And all that remains to be said now is see you in the next video.